now we'll discuss about the positions of the crew and the controls that the crew have in their hand. So we'll start from the back of the boat. Helmsman, skipper, controls the tiller by using the tiller extension. So we don't use the tiller itself, but the tiller extension allows the skipper to be able to hike, so being able to sit like that and to hike all the way down. This way you can control it all the direction. Also, it allows you to move forward in the light winds if necessary, and still being able to control it. Helmsman, in certain situations, also controls the traveler. So that's the good position to control it. You need to unlock it here, or unlock it from another side, or pull it in. Also, in some situations, you need to take the control of the main sheet as well. Sometimes main sheet is shared with the main trimmer, and then you give to each other when necessary. Okay. Next, middle position on the boat. Main trimmer. Main task is to control the position of the main. Sometimes working the traveler, and sometimes working the kicker on the upwind, and topping lift in the upwind when approaching the mark. So that's also controlled by the main trimmer. These ropes also positioned quite close for the helmsman to do that one on the downwind. On the downwind, the main trimmer is usually busy with other tasks. This way, helmsman can still reach those ropes and control the kicker and topping lift. Usually opening topping lift before the rounding the leeward mark. When hoisted the spinnaker, when spinnaker is being hoisted, it's very common that it's done by the helmsman, and then the main trimmer, for example, can throw the sheet back here. Then the helmsman can control the boat just by keeping the tiller between the knees and pulling the spinnaker up like that. Also, it's very often that the helmsman will be in charge of opening the spinnaker, and again, this is a good way of opening this spinnaker by pulling first as much as you can over here, and then taking it out of the lock, and then letting it free when needed, so that at least about 3-4 meters of the spinnaker can already come down really fast without getting jammed in the lock. So now we will continue with the ropes forward. So the task of the it depends on the setup of the crew. So, but very often that the main trimmer becomes a spinnaker trimmer on the downwind. So then these are the ropes that usually the main trimmer or spinnaker trimmer is using in this case. And this is a good position to be, because for example, if you're having the pole on this side, you can always like lock it, use the sheet with one hand, with two hands if it's for example too heavy, then do the adjustment with the pole like man moving by actually using this rope over here, or putting it in a lock, or flying it like that together. Barbers, depends on the crew position, but usually in most cases it's done by the bowman, and usually when the bowman is somewhere over here, you can like open one and take another one in. So that's controlled by bowman. Next, jib sheets, again controlled by bowman. So jib trimmer slash bowman sitting on the front, hiking on the hiking straps over here, and using the jib sheets to control the position of the jib. If something needs to be changed or something needs to be done, you can always put it in the lock over here. So we move forward. Here we have the jib halyard and main halyard. Usually it's controlled, depending on the situation, by the bowman or by the main halyard, trimmer. Spinnaker pole, in most of the cases, is operated by the bowman, and with the help of the rest of the crew, which controls with the topping lift the height of the spinnaker. Bowman also is in charge of controlling the Cunningham. However, it's very often that the decisions on the Cunningham tightness come from the main trimmer, who is looking at the mainsail. But main sail trimmer can ask the bowman to take it open. Same comes with the out hole. So it can be controlled by the bowman. Finally, all the ropes which are over here that needs to be attached or disattached, usually controlled also by the bowman, who is in front of the boat. So roughly this is the roles that we have on the boat, and we'll look at the precise teamwork between the members and of the team and the crew in the next videos.